Okay, so this is interesting. We now have our first look at Zayto's weapon as the Zenith Ranger in Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Now, I'm probably very late to the party on this one. I can see that this tweet was posted at almost 3 AM in my time zone, so I was probably sleeping when this dropped, and then I was at work all day, and I didn't really check Twitter that much while I was at work, so I finally saw this when I got home from work later today. But this is our first look at Zayto's weapon that he'll be using in the show. And we've seen everyone else's weapons except for Zayto, I believe, and we got a good look at what the weapons look like in the show, apart from Ollie's, where that one wasn't on the display case, but Zayto's wasn't either, so they've been sort of hiding Zayto's weapon. I mean, when you see all the 3D models or the renders of the Rangers, they're holding their weapon in some shape or form, and Zayto is the only one not using his in that shot. So Zayto's weapon's been kind of a big mystery with what it could be, and a lot of people have been speculating with what Zayto's weapon might be in the show. And now we have our first look at it as it's revealed through a toy, which is another fascinating thing, as Power Ranger Cosmic Fury toys have been getting a lot of reveals through toys or Simon Bennett posting photos online here and there. So this is our first look at it through a leak, through a reveal. I don't know what to call it because it was found in the store, but Hasbro hasn't said anything yet, so I guess it's kind of a leak because Hasbro hasn't officially announced it yet, or Power Rangers on their Twitter page hasn't officially announced it yet on their social medias, but this was founded by XXX1419. Now, let's look at this weapon. So, here's the mask of Zayto's helmet, and then here's the weapon. Now, the weapon it's the toy. It's not going to look like this in the show. This is like the plastic flimsy toy that you can get that, looking at the toy, it looks like it will probably like bend down, or if you swing it around too hard, it will like get creases in it. So it looks like basically a very plasticky roleplay item. But looking at the shape of the weapon, it's using the handle of the Ryu Soldier blades as well, but the blades as well. So it's got that handle. But looking at like the shape of the weapon that I'm following around on my mouse, it looks more like an axe sword with how it's presented. I mean, it's got this shape here, and then it goes down like here. So I can't tell if this is meant to be a dagger or meant to be something. It looks like a weapon you see in Final Fantasy. Like, I know I've seen this weapon before in JRPGs and RPG games before, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, I feel like I've seen this weapon before in Final Fantasy or in some kind of video game, and there's a name for it, but I can't put my finger on it. But it looks very axe-like, and for Zayto to go from the sword to this is really interesting, as I don't want to call it a downgrade, because like I said, this is the toy. It's probably meant to be like a lot longer and a lot more pointier and sharper when we see it in the show and when we see actual like the prop of it. So this is just the toy design, so there's probably a lot more to be desired once we get a better look at it. But it looks cool. I mean, like I said, I want to wait for like the finished product in the show, but this is our first glimpse of it of what we could be seeing with Zayto's weapon. So here's what it looks like in the toy stores. Again, they've got that design of Zayto where he's not holding the weapon, which is really interesting there, because like I said, Zayto was like the only one not holding his weapon when we first got those promo images back in the day. So here's what it looks like. Looks alright, like I said. They're still using the Ryu Soldier thing going on, so it looks like Zayto's still got some of his old like Dino Fury powers going on as the Zenith Ranger. What the Zenith Ranger is about and how he gets his power up, we still don't know about that, so that's still a mystery within itself. We'll probably have to find out when the show airs, but it's fascinating that we've gotten all our information so far through toys. We don't have a trailer, we don't have a release date yet. It's just been information through toys, which is kind of fascinating to me, that I wonder what else we're going to find out through toys later down the line as the show gets closer and closer to airing. Are we actually going to see like the basic figures come out soon? Are they going to leak on store shelves? And are we going to find out who those characters are that we heard about so long ago? Will we find out information about them? I don't know, but this is our first look at Zayto's weapon, and it looks okay. Like, I like it. It's okay. I mean, the toy, don't really care for. I'm not going to buy it, that's for sure. But I can't wait to see, like, the 3D render and sort of, like, the prop of the actual weapon that we'll be seeing used in the show. But anyway, guys, what do you think of Zayto's weapon? We finally have a glimpse of it. We finally have a look at it. What do you think? Love it? Hate it? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And with that said, I'm out of here. For all your Power Rangers goodness, news, reviews, discussions, essay videos, if you want to call it that, click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And don't forget to like the video and share around with all your friends and possibly family. So, with that said, I'm out of here. Peace out, take care, and bye.